trying to figure out where this break is, but I'm sure it's in this area right here. So let me state to you the problem. I had a call from a customer. This is a lawn that I renovated a while. Eesh, I need to turn that irrigation on. This is getting too dry. But anywho, had to do a patchwork on some of this stuff. But irrigation that I repaired on this property, and it appears that the neighbor's irrigation is broken now, and it's definitely right here where a lot of the water is coming up. So I'm assuming one of my guys, when they put this irrigation here in this corner, that they may have nipped the swing line that goes to the irrigation in this corner for the neighbor on the opposite side, and it's over here somewhere. So I'm gonna dig this up, find where the source of the PVC pipe is, and I'm gonna either take that out if it's completely severed, or I just might be replacing the flex line and plugging the irrigation head back up. Either way it go, it's definitely causing his irrigation in his yard not to work. So I'm gonna dig this up, find where the issue is at first, and then I'm kind of move from there. But I have here 3/4 inch pipe and also a 1 inch pipe. Some people do full 1 inch pipe through the full lawn, which is 1 inch PVC. See it right there. And some people do 3/4 of an inch. So I don't know exactly until I go in the ground to see exactly what they use. But I'm going to dig it up once I find out which pipe it is, if I have to even get to that point, because it could just be the hose is damaged. If the hose is damaged, all I need to do is unscrew it and put it back to the irrigation head. But I am going to need my client to unlock this fence, because I'm going to be heading out the back fence here, and this is locked. I don't want to pull it and break it, so, and I'm going to be going over to that fence. So I'll be between two neighboring properties getting this done. Right now I'm going to start right here because I got to dig this up, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to find a hose, a flex hose that's going to be right here in this area. So let me go ahead and get started, y'all, because I ain't got too much time to be rapping with y'all. No. Yeah. It's just Rob being Rob, y'all. I'm gonna go get my other shovel. Well, I might as well take you with me. Pick this up, but I'm not gonna use this shovel completely. I'm gonna use my flat shovel because I don't want to dig too much deeper. Go get my flat shovel, dig up under it. Um, Gotta get this lawn on track. Get this lawn on track. Definitely look like this lawn can be irrigated a bit more. I'm gonna hit it with a second dose of I hit it with some RGS. I haven't did it yet, but I will be. Let me see here. There we go. This is the one I want. And let me put my cone out in the road, because this is part of what people appreciate. So you see how that FedEx truck is here, and then I'm parked in the street. I hate when people park on the streets. So put this out, boom, right in the road, so they know, hey, this car is not going to start moving. There's nobody sitting in it. They got cones in the road. Obviously, they're performing some type of service. Obviously, these cones say so much. The cones say, this is a business. This is somebody who's not moving right now. They need this space for the moment being, for whatever reason. It's like putting some respect on the street. I want people to know that I respect their residents, and I'm not trying to encroach on their space by just parking, not saying anything. They don't know where to go, etc. Those cones speak for me. They say, hey, this is a professional service. Someone is here, because why would a homeowner park their vehicle in the road and put cones by it? But I don't know, it's just little things, but little things that matter. You could save, save a conversation on a Facebook group. Do anybody know whose truck this is in the middle of the road? Boom, 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 boom. Save all that. All right, so I'm back. I'm about to finish digging this piece up, and then I don't even got gloves with me. I think I need to, I do got gloves actually. One thing to go up to the truck, y'all, and forget stuff. But it's cool. It's gonna be all right. This is gonna be all right. I'm gonna get my gloves because I don't like getting mud under my nails, and if I don't absolutely have to. I don't mind getting dirty, but when it come to washing at night, getting all that mud out of your nails, not my favorite thing to do. Gotta use a brush and all that crap. So let's see here. I know I got some gloves in here. And I just was at Lowe's. I could have grabbed some, but I know I got some in here. Just gotta find them. What's happening, y'all? Where y'all located? Where are you located? Where are you watching from? Let me hear where you from. Where are you from? You get people from all across the world. Nigeria, Russia, of course, the United States, South America. Where are you watching this? I'm just curious. Shout out where you from. Where are you? And wherever you are, I hope the weather's nice, because it's nice here. Oh my gosh, I'm enjoying this. It's like mid 70s, like 75. It's nice. It ain't too hot. It ain't too hot. It's that perfect sweet spot that we look for when we come to the temperatures of the year. Where you watching from, man? Where you watching from? Let me get to it. I'm gonna look at my comments in a little while. Gotta get to work. All right, y'all. So I got Got the side moved out of the way. Now I'm just about to dig and find until I can find where this hose is, because it's definitely far over on this side. All right, y'all, just a little update on what I'm doing. I just dug through here to find what the line was. I don't see it as of right now, but it is a decent amount of water there. Here's a French drain that go towards this back area, as you guys can see. There's a discharge pop up in the middle right there. Um, the easiest way to find where the leak is coming from is to start from the head, guys. So I just did this, and I should have just went straight here. You get what I mean? Straight down there at the corner. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go talk to the my customer. I'm actually gonna tell him to unlock this back fence. Give me just a second. Just a second here, y'all. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so this water is probably coming from the French drain. The French drain is a little bit deeper than where we're at right now, but a lot of the water comes right out or whatever. I need to go to this back side here though. Go to this back side. I can't get out, so I'm gonna wait for a little bit. Wait for a little bit. Should have had my siphon, y'all. I have a siphon for water when it puddles like this. When you're trying to clearly see what's going on, it's kind of hard to do, if it's underwater. So, like me, moving, forgetting things. Forgot that little piece. So, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna wait for him to unlock the back fence. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go find. Oh, it's already here. What's going on, Jeremy? Come along. Need to go over there and dig up his now. It's, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna just go where the head is at on his side, and I'll be able to see where the leak is coming in. But I don't see the hose. But if it's even burst like on this side,
Yeah.
it could be just water coming over to this side. So I've already talked to him. So I say I've talked to him already.
Okay.
So he know I'll be in the backyard.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave him a heads up already.
Yeah, get this lid.
Oh, okay. Man, I thought.
No, I know. I had to unlock it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say what? I was like, I didn't pull it hard enough. All right. Headed over to property number 2. All right, let's get to it. I got a lock over here on the internals. I've already spoke to this customer. Let him know that I'll be over here working. So this is where the problem is coming in. See that? Look like there's a bunch of water coming up right here. So I'm gonna dig all of this corner right here to see exactly where this issue's popping up. So I'm gonna put y'all right here. right, y'all know I like to give y'all context when I'm doing something. So what I'm doing right now is the irrigation head is right here. Irrigation head is right here. There's a line that was punctured possibly because we got a lot of water coming over to the property that I did a lawn renovation on. But as you can see, I was talking to the client that lives in this property, and the irrigation line, if you want to make an assumptions of where it goes, we would say they're not going to come close up to the fence for one with the a trencher. So they probably put it like at least a feet off. So it should be right here, about a feet to 2 feet off. But I'm already a feet down and I don't see no signs of an irrigation line. So I got to keep digging until I find it. But the other thing I'm considering is, see this pole right here, this fire whatever pole thing, it was right here, right? It was right here, stuck into the ground. I actually left the stake there so I can remember where it go. But I was thinking also what can be a part of the issue is, let's say if they recently put those in, right, and they picked it up and they tossed it down with the stake in it, if it was, the pipe was close to the fence, it's a possibility that the spike could have punctured or the PVC. That's a possibility. I'm not ruling that out, but I'm gonna continue to dig until I find exactly where the issue is at. But I'm thinking it's definitely gonna be a line on the other side. I'm gonna show it to you though. What's going on, ANJ? What's happening, my dog? I'm out here working, man, trying to do. Hey, ANJ, I'm back at the property that I told you. The one, you know what property I'm talking about. The one I took the elbow. But I'm gonna keep y'all a little bit closer while I'm working right here. I'm gonna dig right by the head because I'll be able to determine exactly where that line is going if I just follow the line instead of trying to guess where it's at. Literally pull it up, see where it's going, take all the guesswork out of it. All right, so this is where the irrigation head is. It's right here. I'm actually gonna pull it and I'm gonna look at where the line is going. Let's see where the line takes us, y'all. This tells a story that you can't know unless you installed it. Okay, I'm pulling it up and down, and it appears guys, it appears that this irrigation, this spout is going that way, which is weird. It's weird, but because that makes me assume that the irrigation supply line is on the other side, but we never discovered it because we didn't dig along the fence. But we did dig over here to put this head in there, so if they hit it or punctured it, they would have known, and they probably just didn't say nothing to me, or probably assumed it was something else. But I'm gonna get to digging because, as you can see, I dug on this side of the fence already. You see, I've already dug on the opposite side, so now I gotta dig this way. I'm gonna dig this irrigation head up, literally, and follow the line. Follow the line takes out all the guesswork. But where is that? Where it could possibly? No, we ain't gonna do all that guessing. I'll be here all day. Put y'all down right here until I determine what's going on over here. Blinded. Okay. Blinded, blinded by the light. All right. I'm gonna slow down, do my due diligence, so I don't break nothing that ain't broken already. And I'm gonna ball this up. This is gonna be my stand, so y'all can see. All right. Let's see if I make this work. So y'all can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing right here. I think y'all can see. So I'm working right here. Shouts out to the clay being helpful. All right, let me do my due diligence. See if it go a different direction. This is so weird. It's so weird that this line is going literally over to that yard. So weird. Now I gotta figure out it would suck if that irrigation line is. What is this? It would suck if that irrigation line is in the other yard that I already was working in. It would suck. I think that's the situation though. I'm gonna entertain it for right now. That line is probably right along the fence line now. I'm gonna entertain it for the moment. Because anything is possible. Anything is possible. Oh boy, what's that? Oh, we got tree bark in the ground still. All right, so let me. This is crazy. Oh man, bro. No way, no way, no way. So what I just did was I got this and I pulled it towards me. This shouldn't go that way if it's in this yard. It makes me wonder where is the main line at. I doubt it's over there. I seriously do. I really, really doubt that it's over there. But I'm not gonna. Let me see how long this is. I'm gonna just pull it. I'm gonna just pull it to see what it. Look at this. You see this, y'all? You see this? This is basically It's about 2 to 3 feet of swing line, which is right. It's not bad, but I believe what happened in the situation was when we were over there working, somehow, some way, when we got over to this corner to put that irrigation head in place, this line was bulked out like this. Even though it's in this yard, it was in the other side, and my guys probably nipped it somehow, some way, whatever, and now it's cut. So for me to determine where it's at, by me just pulling this out, it gives me an idea possibly of how short it is. I hope it's not too far I gotta dig, but I do gotta I need to find the main water supply line so this can get attached in the right place. So I'm gonna move this out of the way for right now, and it does got water in it. I'm gonna move it out of the way right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and start digging over here until I find the line. It's like chasing rabbits when you're doing irrigation repairs. When you didn't do the install, it can be a bit challenging trying to figure out where someone else buried a line. It can be a chase, I can tell you that. Being at that line is a few feet. I need to dig over more to make sure I'm not missing it. So this hole that I'm digging right now, this hole needs to be much wider. Being that the irrigation head was over here, I got about 2 feet of line, swing line. That means it can be anywhere within this whole radius. 2 feet to get to that spot. But it's one of those things where you don't know exactly where it's at. But what we try to do is use common sense. If I'm doing an irrigation job on this yard, I'm gonna trench all the way around the fence line. If I put a 3 feet line, swing line on it, that that main supply line, it gotta be within this area right here. 2 to 3 feet at most. But it shouldn't be rocket science trying to figure it out. I'm gonna put y'all down because I'm about to blood all in my phone. Don't want to do that. I'm gonna put y'all there. Put y'all back over here. Work, but I gotta dig. And when I'm digging, I'm being careful because there's a potential point that if I it's like digging hard or whatever, and the tip of the shovel hit the PVC whenever I do find it, you know, if it wasn't damaged in that spot, now it is, then I gotta cut more than I typically have to originally. This piece of work. All right, gotta keep digging. Haven't got there yet. It's in here somewhere. I'm about to go get my trenching shovel in a second. Oh boy, 2 feet deep. No luck. 2 feet deep. I need to be 2 feet wide. Keep digging. I used to work for Canty. We used to have to dig a lot of holes to put in smart jacks to lift houses up, and all else fails. You keep digging. You keep digging. You dig. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Keep digging, y'all. Keep digging. The truth shall come to the light. So just keep digging. Oh boy, this amazes me. It amazes me because it really doesn't make sense for the irrigation to be on the other side, but that would be a crazy feeling I would have if I think that. Let me rethink this. Let me rethink it. This is what we get paid for, y'all, to figure out the problem and how it's happening. I don't want to just replace it and not understand what happened, given the irrigation head and the line is broken. So there's a snip somewhere. Yes, that can be the number one issue. But I'm trying to figure out how I even got over there. There's so many factors, so many variables. I'm gonna just keep digging. I'm gonna figure it out along the way. Because I'll sit here and can't think your way through the problem. Not like that. You gotta keep working. And it'll reveal itself. One thing. Irrigation better not be over here. Fence outside or on that fence. I'll be so mad. I had this happen before. I had it happen before where a company installed a fence directly on top of the irrigation supply line. They fractured it in multiple spaces. I got a video about that. The fence company, they broke the irrigation. Caused like a couple $1,000 of damage. Not a couple thousand, but a couple $100 of repairs that the customer shouldn't even have to worry about. And it's because they didn't do their due diligence. When they broke one part of the irrigation, they should have rethought that over of how they're going to proceed. All right, y'all, I'm about to go try my luck on the other side because I got a strong feeling that the irrigation's main supply line for this yard is on my customer's side of the yard. It's not in this yard. I really feel like that because I've dug enough to be able to determine that. I'm gonna put my shovel across the fence because I'm going back to that side. It's all troubleshooting though. I think I've dug enough, I've found the head, etc. Next piece of this is to figure out what the heck is going on. And it makes sense now. Only reason I say it makes sense a little bit is because if you look at the irrigation in the front yard, they're literally from this backyard all the way to the road. Their heads for each yard is like a couple inches away from each other. Literally, like maybe 2 inches, 3 inches. One is this yard, one is the other yard, 3 inches away. That's super close. So I don't know. I'm gonna try this, but this is gonna suck right now. What's gonna happen is because you see all this water that's puddled up, built up here. This is actually gonna go into that hole that I just dug over there. That hole is dry. This one here has water. So I'm about to mess up my visual, especially without me having a siphon with me to clear this water out. It's gonna kind of suck. So I'm gonna put y'all down here because I gotta dig right here to kind of figure this out.
What did we find out?
I'm almost assuming that your irrigation main supply line might be on this side of the yard. That would be crazy, but I'm thinking, because I've dug 3 feet around, 2 feet around that hole over there.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing the main supply line. And I'm assuming that the swing line was this way. It literally was coming towards this yard. So if the swing line was this way, it's a possibility maybe it was slightly outside of the fence line. I'm gonna check, but that would be explain why it probably got damaged. But I'm digging. It's more so of I'm chasing the rabbit. I got to figure out if that's actually what happened. But
Okay.
as the more I keep digging, I'll figure it out, and I'll be letting you know exactly what's going on.
But I was assuming I could find the main supply line over on this side,
Yeah, that's what I
and
thought.
then just follow it, you know.
Kind of
But
what I thought was that. So
yeah,
you pulled that line from over here? Or?
no, that line actually came
Or-
from over here.
Oh, that's your sprinkler?
No, this right here is. Oh yeah, this is his sprinkler. Yeah.
Okay.
But your line was literally like over here, so I'm trying to figure out how did it even get that way. I can see if somebody like maybe got a shovel and pulled it on accident, but I'm hoping that they did do that because I want your line to be over there and not here. I'm gonna see though. I'm gonna see. I'm just kind of digging. I gotta kind of move this stuff out of the way to see what's going on.
All that stupid water too. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my siphon. I'll be able to remove all this mud stuff out of the way so I can actually see. But yeah, I'm assuming. I'm hoping it's not. But I'm thinking, what if it's close by the? I don't. Did they put?
It's so strange. It wouldn't be that far over.
No, I don't think it would be over here too. But I was like, you know what? I've been digging over there, and you would usually see it by now. I'm already 2 feet down in that side, unless they went farther down for some reason. But I don't think they did. I think it's just I need to figure out where it's located.
Somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I was like, maybe it's along this fence line.
Then why was it leaking way over there?
Well, if it depends on how it's broken. Like for instance, if it's broken by the tube, and the tube is snapped in half, say if some part of it is going this way and the other piece is up, it could still be pointed this way and it's shooting like a jet this way.
Yeah,
So yeah, so that's my thought process. There's many different situations I've seen, but I'm trying to figure out if it's even over here. Yeah. Yep, definitely chasing rabbits. It's fun though.
Yeah, what the fucking line is? It's crazy.
Yeah, you see how short
right here.
Huh?
You think it'd be right here?
Yeah, I would think so, but usually, like, if they use a trencher, they're typically gonna not go so close to the fence. So that's what makes me think, why would it be over here? But when I got the swing line.
So you pulled the swing line out, right?
Correct.
And where did it go?
It went this way. It was in this yard. Literally, it was like 1.5 feet over. So I'm like, man, I can see if they flexed it that way, but I don't know. That's why I'm trying to double check just this corner, and then from there I'm gonna go dig a little bit farther over because that line could have came from that way, and it just made it super long. But I countered it again already. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
that'd be like Mungo's fault.
Yeah. No.
Because they should have put it more right on the property line. They shouldn't have moved. They shouldn't have been over there. Unless it's somehow over there.
Yeah, I can see, like, if my guys was working and when we did this hit and they seen it, it's very common for like lines to be in the ground. So if they seen it and didn't pay no attention, knowing that we didn't use it, I could see how it got overlooked and probably thought it was like a dormant line or something. But
Yeah.
so that's why I don't mind fixing it. It's a small issue. You're right.
There's got to be a supply line coming down here somewhere though. This is too far of a length to just have a swing pipe.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I just gotta find it. I gotta figure out where they put it at.
That's crazy. You would think you would hit it right here somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I definitely would thought. I thought I would find it like
right
this,
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig a little bit farther over. I feel like if I move all that dirt out of the way,
It's right underneath the fence probably.
Yeah, and then
My thought process.
that would be crazy.
Punch right through there, right there. And they didn't bear it very far. I mean, from what my experience up front, it was only about maybe 6-8 inches
apart.
Below the ground.
Yeah.
It wasn't like really deep.
Yeah. It's usually right around a feet. Some people go deeper, but some people go even lesser. But it should definitely been exposed by now, and that's why I'm like, man, I'm not in the right area or something.
There's all the water.
Oh boy. Definitely run into some roots down here. Like tree barker.
Yeah, who knows if that was living back here. I mean, whatever trees they dug up, they just mulched into the ground.
Yeah,
on. This bad boy right here. It's hiding down there.
Yeah, I know. There's tree bark everywhere. You dig down far enough to dig it up. It's everywhere. They just basically took whatever trees that they cut down here and they just mulched it and threw it back into the landfill.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it'll decompose over time, but I guess it's good water.
Yep. Yeah, I would assume I would have found it in this area already.
Gotta be along here somewhere. Because my next sprinkler is just right up there.
Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna keep chomping at it until I find it. What I am finding are like little pockets of water, and that kind of leads you on a path of where it's coming from as well.
Yeah.
Coming back around. I'll find it.